Welcome to District 99 Lunchtime Live. It's April and spring is finally here. A few updates for you this month. Next week we head into spring break. All of next week the students are off and all of our offices are closed on Friday. Some other items that we'll talk about this week: pedestrian safety, ongoing discussions around that, changes in student fees that occurred at the board meeting this week. Also along with that, an adult athletic pass, master facility plan updates, that's our ongoing topic for the year, and a few thank yous. And then after that, a short Q&A, and we'll be back next month on Thursday, April 25th. So, ongoing concerns in our community around pedestrian safety, and we're using this as an opportunity to try to look at across the state what kinds of improvements could be made in school zones. So we're starting to have conversations with a variety of different organizations and government officials and those kinds of things around what improvements could be made around schools just to improve safety in general everywhere. We've been looking at a variety of different research studies and information about this, and one of the biggest things that we've seen can make a difference is decreasing speed limits around schools. So that's an area we're focusing in on our research a little bit right now, but there'll be a lot more to come. We've continued to receive ideas and suggestions from community members, and we always welcome those. Last Monday at our board meeting, there was a slight increase in school fees, $10 in registration fees and $5 in the digital learning fee. This is every so often we go back and look at those and look at the increases in inflation and inflationary costs related to those. And that's what those increases are there to cover. There's no increase in some other fees, including yearbooks, parking, and student admission to athletic events remains free. One of the other changes, went out of order here, I missed it, was the adult athletic pass. One of the changes that is being made in fees is for adults attending athletic events. We changed from the family pass to an adult athletic pass. It used to be a family pass was for 2 adults and their 3 children to get into, up to 3 children to get into athletic events. This last board meeting we changed that to an adult pass so that it's a $40 pass. All children attending with an adult get in at no cost. And that adult pass, you could mix and match as many of them as you need for your family to match the number of adults in your family. So those will go on sale online next fall for $40 a piece. Master facility plan update. We're under construction starting next week with asbestos removal at South. That'll be underway while everybody's gone, and then when students return to South, at least one of our hallways won't have any tile in it. It'll just be concrete, but you'll know construction's underway. We've been surveying students on their prototype classrooms throughout the year, and we're getting that data back, and we'll be presenting that to the board in the next month or so around what their experience has been in classrooms this year. And then moving through the process of getting the permitting set, we moved through planning and zoning, and now we go to the village council, 2 meetings in April to discuss the master facility plan. We have groundbreaking ceremonies just before groundbreaking begins in May, and so we'll be at South High Monday, May 6th at 4 p.m., and then a couple of weeks later we'll be at North High on May 20th at 4 p.m. To get started on construction and revitalizing our buildings. If you want to keep track of what's going on, you want to see pictures and video and all kinds of information around the construction projects, please go to csd99.org/MFP and subscribe to Facility Fridays. And finally, before I let you go today, I want to just do a quick shout out to Orange Theory in Westmont. They donated 10 very high-end treadmills to our schools, 5 to north and 5 to south. You can see what they look like there. But huge thank you to our community partner that's helping out fitness in our schools in this way. So at this point, Q&A. Do we have anybody on the line with a question?
We just had Selena ask pedestrian safety. How about safety of female students on campus?
Yeah, so we take student safety in all ways very serious on our campus. We've increased the amount of safety personnel over the last few years. So we have trained security personnel on school grounds to help keep an eye on our students. And we've also done a lot of presentations with our students around expectation for safety. And I think one of our biggest tools in that has been anonymous alerts, which allows the bystanders, people that witness things that might go on that somebody doesn't catch in our community, the ability to anonymously reach out to our staff or in our administration and report that there's something of concern out there that we need to look into and address. And any of those things that come out in through anonymous alerts or from people coming forward, we take very seriously. We address it, we investigate it, and we follow up with appropriate consequences and outcomes based on each individual situation.
Jen asks, if you take student safety seriously, why can't you publicly produce evidence of teaching teachers about grooming?
Well, we have released the outlined agenda from at the start of our school year that provides all of the items that were discussed as our teachers returned. We also have on our website, if you hop on there and take a look, a link to the expectations for a safe learning environment that we've provided to our students, which also outlines the expectations for our staff, which has been shared directly with our staff. And that does talk about the characteristics of grooming and the behaviors around that, and the fact that those things are expected not to occur here physically on our campus or virtually in online environments as well.
That's all.
All right, well, thank you. Have a great April. Glad to see spring here, and we'll see you next month.